Guys, happy Friday. Just thought I'd say happy Friday, and it's probably my last live feed before we head into the new year. But I tell you what, I started this small shop, Bowtie Specialties, out of my house garage, and the idea was to do this, and this is why it's a significant post, my last post of the year. All I wanted to do was to find engines, get a machine, build them the way I want them to be built, the way I envision them to be look like, and post them for sale. Well, I did one engine 3 years ago before COVID started, and I put up for sale, and it sold the same day. Two guys are kind of fighting over it, not a big deal, and ever since then, I've never been able to build another engine because I keep getting other people's engines and transmissions and rebuilding them. Hence these two here. I got two other at the other shop. These two here are builds from customers' engines. Well, I'm very happy that I finally said, I'm going to do whatever it takes. I'm going to get an engine, I'm going to machine it and build it. And so I'm done with one finally. I finally got to do, and this is all I wanted to do for a side job, was to build engines casually, maybe sell one a month. Well, now I'm building 2 and 3 engines a month and installing them. But this is where it all started at Bowtie Specialties, my little business up there. I woke up one morning at 3:33 one morning. I go, why is Bowtie Specialties stuck in my head? Well, in my opinion, please, people, don't roll your eyes. I know there's a lot of anti-God people out there, but I figured Jesus was talking to me and says, hey, start a business, son. This is what I want you to do. So I did. Then I started a website, came up with bowtiefamily.com, and I designed the website myself. If you go on there now, you'll see all these cars and engines I've worked on over the years. And I started in my house garage. Sorry, my Facebook keeps going off. But anyway, so I finally built another engine. This is funny because it's been like 4 years later. This is just an engine I built for sale. I just finished it. It's got the best of everything. I love the valve covers though, don't you? I got these from a supplier that I met at SEMA. And chrome headers, chrome dipstick. It's all black. Went with the chrome power steering pump. I went with the CVF serpentine setup. I'm waiting for the belts. They're on the way right now from the auto parts store. I got the right measurements, so these will have belts on them. Chrome water pump. Chrome alternator, chrome fuel pump, chrome headers. As you see again, polished intake, polished water neck, just directional. I got these 8mm wires and plugs. Sorry guys, jeez. Got these wires. They're 8mm black with the colored clips on it, and spark plugs. So I'm about to just do that last little part because the distributor is going to show up here any minute now, and I'm going to drop. It's a black XL HEI distributor. But other than that, this thing is ready to go. It really came out pretty nice. Do I got an engine for a 2012 Silver? No, I don't carry engines like that. I don't like stuff sitting around unless I'm really going to use it. I have some engines in the back that I could build, but nothing newer. Sorry. But yeah, that's it right here. So, am I going to show how to do distributor timing? If that's what you really want, absolutely, no problem. To be honest with you, I can't tell when people are being sarcastic or being sincere. You know how the internet is. So, I'm not sure if you're being sincere. If you're being sincere, absolutely, no problem at all. In fact, send me a private message. I'll be glad to help anybody with any questions. Heck, in fact, I got time today. You know why? It's 12:45. I was supposed to yank the engine out on this car. I have an engine coming Tuesday, and I'm going to build it. I'll have it done in a couple of days. But I was supposed to pull this engine out. As you can see, it's an absolute mess. And I started taking it apart this morning, and I said, you know what? Hell no, I'm not doing this crap right now. Why? Because I have like 6 cars waiting on me, and this one's going to take 2 weeks. Look at this mess. I'd have to label everything. Just smog in California sucks. So this is my first customer out of probably 65, 70 customers that I finally said, I'm not going to do it. Sorry, come. But I do have somebody who's going to pull it out for them. So I made an accommodation. So someone's going to pull out the engine, a shop that I know of, that I work with, and then I'm going to supply them with the new engine. They're going to put it in there. So they'll do the dirty work. But yeah, this customer brought this clean car in here. Very nice guy. I just realized that I can't do that kind of work in my shop because I'm not a smog certified shop. And if something happens where this thing will pass smog, I'm responsible. But the Bureau of Automotive Repair says, no, you can't be responsible. You're not supposed to be doing smog work. Didn't know that. Learned that today, but now I know. But I looked at some things that's weird on this car. If you look at this pulley, look, the belt's not even on the pulley right. You see that? It's like way off. I don't know how that was working. You guys see that? Isn't that a trip? LSX 89 OBS, brother. Hit me up, man. No problem at all. My name is Tone. I'll be glad to answer any questions. I'll be glad to show you how to do timing. I can send you an email in detail or make a short video. But yeah, so one last thing is I just got done freshening up this transmission. This is a 200R, and it's going to go with this 350. I'm waiting for the valve cover to show up. So this one's done. Got the little Edelbrock fuel filter on there and everything. Brand new ABS carb. Everything's brand new. Did the head, cylinder heads. It's wired up, ready to go. But yeah, this one's ready to go. I'm going with the serpentine setup on this one as well. I'll wait for it to show up on Tuesday because Monday's a holiday. And it's actually going into this truck right here. It's ready to go, so it's all cleaned up. So yeah, I'm just waiting on parts to get this truck out of here. But yeah, that's it. Just wanted to show you my little engine. I just got it done. Thought it came out pretty clean. Just an 010 block 350. Just a nice putter. Nice for a cruiser. It'll be 100% reliable. Yeah, I just posted it on Facebook Marketplace, I think. Yeah. But these valve covers I get right here for 99 bucks. They're a good deal. They're beautiful. I just like them. They're classy. In fact, if I wanted to, I could paint these lines something, but I think it looks good the way it is. I'm not even going to touch it. But yeah. Wrong belt. Power steering only has one belt. Oh, that's actually, you talking about the truck? That's actually not the power steering. That is the air conditioning pump. You can see it's aftermarket, so they did something wrong. They didn't shim it. See? This is, I know it looks like it at first glance, probably because I went fast, but yeah, no, this is actually the air conditioning, which is throwing off it's actually pulling I'm sorry, you probably can't see. But anyways, you're correct, yes, but it's actually pushing the air conditioning compressor is actually pushing the belt outward. It has the right belt down there, just the wrong one down here. But anyways, yeah. Whatever, right, guys? We don't have to work on it. Right on, man. Yeah, LSX. Sir, I will, yeah, engine's for sale. It's priced at $6,800, and it's turnkey. It's going to have everything but a carburetor. Because I don't know what, people using fuel injection, carburetor, whatever. So I don't add that on because it'd be in a higher expense, and it might not accommodate everyone. But it's complete, ready to go. I'm going to have the belts on there and everything. All you got to do is hook it up to your car. It's got, everything's brand new. Everything. Everything underneath the heads. Everything inside the crank. Yep. But yeah, it's $6,800. I figure it's a fair deal. It's a dressed up, turnkey engine. But yeah, I really like these valve covers, guys. What do you think? I'm sure they're from China. Everything's from China, even Edelbrock stuff. I'm hip to that because they show up in plain white boxes. You know what's up when you see that. But this has been the highest quality chrome headers I've ever seen. So you want to make sure your car's not running lean so they don't discolor them. But most people know how to do that. But yeah, there it is. But yeah, I just finished it today. I'm getting ready to, once I put the phone down, I'm just going to wire up these spark plugs. Actually, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to wait for the distributor to show up. But also I'm going to do is put the distributor on. I'm going to wrap it in plastic and push it in the corner. I'm going to start on another one. But yeah, these are, I get these for 99 bucks, guys. I thought that was a great deal to my supplier. I don't know why they charge like $250 for freaking valve covers. Give me a break. I mean, these are super nice chrome. They're not ugly chrome. They look dirty from my hands, and my shop's cold, so it look kind of frosty. But if you look at the quality, it's just super shiny. And then headers are really good quality as well. They don't look super cheap. Like you get them from Summit Racing. Sometimes they're really cheap. And the alternator is actually really clean too. This is all my fingerprints, so me mounting it, have my hand right here. I'm gonna wipe it down with a soft cloth here in a few. But at least I'm gonna throw spark plugs in there. But yeah, that's right, guys. Happy New Year, all you car guys out there. I don't know if there's any car girls, but Happy New Year to all my car guys. Let's get those cars running. I know every year we go to race tracks and we go to car shows and we walk away with our girlfriends or our wives or our buddies or ourselves going, I got to get my car going. I got to get my car going. I got to get my engine going. Well, make it happen. Make a step today, whatever it is. Buy the part, pull it out of the garage, push it into the garage, drop it off at the mechanic. Do it today. Get it going, man. That way when you're singing Happy New Year, you have a real reason to be happy because you know you're, gonna get your car going this year. This has got to be your year. 2023 is for you. I'm declaring that over everyone watching, everyone listening. I declare it over your life. 2023 is your year. You're gonna get that car going, that engine going, that hot rod, that Harley, that freaking muscle car, that lowrider, whatever it is. This is your year, guys. Let's get it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. If a guy like me who doesn't make shit for money can just build an engine, I'm getting ready to buy another one and do the same thing. Except this one's gonna be these will all be rose gold copper. This, all the front gear. I got a picture of it. If you guys give me a couple minutes, I'll go on to, where can I post up a picture? You'll see it. I think I'll post up I don't know where I can post a picture of it, you guys can see it, but I did a black and copper build. It's beautiful because I went to SEMA and I saw this rat rod. It was all done up and I go, I could do that. And I built an engine just like it and the guy bought it, but he still hasn't stuck it in the car, so I want to go get it back from him. But I'm going to build another one. And I promised him I wouldn't build one for 2 years after he bought it from me. Well, it's been over 2 years, so I'm building another one. Where do you recommend getting the chrome exhaust, or is it best to get them chrome? I'd say just buy it chrome because what you're hoping for is that they clean the crap out of it to get the chrome to stick and it stays, and how many times they're going to dip it. I'm telling you, even the Chinese chrome will last for a while. This engine, Rudy, is 6,800. I priced it at 6,800. It's got brand new everything from the inside out. There's no used parts whatsoever except for the metal itself. But yeah, no, this one's ready to drop in a cruiser or a show car. All it needs is a carburetor. Once I drop the distributor, it's gonna be ready to go. Just throw your throw your Holly Sniper on there, or throw your carburetor on there, or do with your EFI, whatever you want to do. But yeah, this will be a voltage for any Chevy. How much for a small block? It's hard to say, because I need to know what I'm starting with. Does the engine need machine work? It doesn't have too many miles on it. Just needs to be, lightly honed out so the rings catch. But if I all this crap off this engine, probably a small block run you about 4,000, I would guess. I'm just spitballing that, of course. It's hard to say, Yeah, these are a budget build right here. I charged her $2,500 to build this one. She supplied all the parts. I did all the work. This is for a 1964 Chevy 2. It's got the front sump oil pan on it. It's unique, and we put camel humps on it. But all the stuff's aligned and ready to go. Yep. And I got the hard line on there, like it used to be. That little 2-barrel, you guys, you see that in there? She don't want to go anywhere fast. That's okay. It'll run good. But yeah. This right there, and then 350. I wish I had the other end. I got another big block and small block in my other shop. It's actually not my other shop, it's my dad's shop, but that's it, man. It's my only toolbox right there. It's a little guy. It's a little guy. Got it from Sears, and it's filled with Craftsman tools and Harbor Freight because I don't need nothing fancy. Hey, you want to know something funny, you guys? My birthday was on Christmas Eve. My freaking cousin, he calls me an old man, so he bought me freaking CD label maker to be a smart ass. Like, I listen to CDs still, and then this bullshit. Look at this. Yeah, what a jerk, right? Is that a jerk or what? Gotta be some Vagisil. I don't care. I stuck it up here. I don't care who sees it. I'll leave it right up there. People come over. Yeah. We're having a good time here, guys. I'm located in Sacramento, California. If anybody has any questions or want to send me a message for any reason, or just question on prices or where do I get this, that, and the other, today's a perfect day because I'm here and I'm actually done for the day. I got 3 hours to kill, so shoot me a message. Gear Mark. Yeah, I like that. Hey, I like that. That's a great idea. But that's my website right there, guys. I don't get nothing out of you going to my website. Just a website I built. It has all my information, pictures of me, pictures of cars that I've had in here. In fact, I'm going to go in my office right now and start updating the website. I got hundreds of pictures to do, so I'm going to do that right now. I'm just wasting some time. If you guys listen in the background, I'm listening to my gospel music, my Christian, because I'm a believer, fellas. I'm a believer. I go to church every day. Not every day, every Sunday. I pray every day. But that's my company, Bowtie Specialties. It's just me, myself, and I. I'm just a middle-aged Mexican guy building engines, working on cars. That's my website, bowtiefamily.com. And yeah, we got a mess in this little shop. I bought my little cousin that toolbox when he comes and help me. That's another story. But yeah, and I got camshafts. I keep them in stock here, the most common ones, so I don't have to order them, so my people don't have to wait too long. But yeah, that's it. Shop's dirty. It's wet right now. Yep, like I said, listen to my Christian music. Just try to stay motivated, push it, thinking positive. Starting the New Year's off on a good note. But yeah, it's up for sale, $6,800. Come and get it. Take credit card, whatever. I don't care. Venmo. You want to put a $500 deposit down right now on Venmo? It's yours. I will wrap it up and take it off sale. But if you can see, it's flawless. I'll go around it again. I'll have spark plugs in it right now, and the wire just waiting for the HEI to set up. And I'll drop it in there. It's on top dead center ready, so you literally just drop it in your car and hook up your gas, your electricity, and bam! Everything is chrome. Even the... There it is right there. Yep. There we go, there we go. They said just an 010 block. GM 010 block. You want to know something funny, man? When I'm here at the shop by myself, that's me right there. And that's my wife right there. She's bent over eating lunch in her office later. But we keep each other on Skype just because, in case something happens to me, shit, who knows? I can drop dead and at least she'll see it and call someone. You never know, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's it. My little shop, guys. It's really small. I can barely fit 2 cars in here, a couple engines. I got a back. I can put about 2 cars. But yeah, if you guys need car work, want to dial in or tune, I have special. It's on my website. All my prices on my website. You'll know exactly what you're paying. There's no sneaky mechanic pricing or nothing weird like that. I'm transparent about everything, and I do really clean work, and I work really hard for my customers, and I have like no returns on anything. Something's bound to get returned sooner or later. It's just a matter of time, but got a great record right now. But I'm on Facebook. Look me up, Bowtie Specialties on Facebook. I'm very personal. I have a personal account. I post every single day. I post motivational quotes from myself. I post pictures of engines, cars that I'm working on, and very personal. You have any questions? Let me turn this around so you guys know who I am. So when you see me, that's me. Just the old dude with the all that gray. I just turned 29 years old on December 24th. But yeah, this is my shop, guys. That's me. Tone Perez, Bowtie Specialties, website's Bowtie Family, phone number is 530-212-0096 or 916-767-2989. Bowtie Family, fellas. It's just me. No celebrity, nothing special, no ego, nothing arrogant, just humbleness. We're having a good time, man. Let's just have a good time together, yeah? Put my other eyes back on. But yeah, just so you guys know who I am. Little shop, 7846 Fair Oaks Boulevard, Carmichael, California, 95608. But more importantly, hit me up if you have any questions about cars, fellas. Don't spend your money unless you have to. I will show you, give you some advice, show you the best route, give you part numbers. Man, I really don't mind helping anybody, for reals. I'm about to go in my office right now. I'm about to log off. You have to send me a message. So the best way is to the website. If you go to bowtiefamily.com, it says send me a message, because I always get back to those. So I don't like to get them through social media because it's just like a mess, and then we keep going back and forth, and I just get tired of being on social media. But if you send it to the website, I always send a message back. But if you have questions about your car or what it's doing, or I can't figure something out, or I don't mind at all. In fact, I'm going to go in the office right now, so send me a message right now. Do my website, Bowtie Family, and I'll sit from the computer and I'll respond to anyone and everyone. You got questions about pricing or where to buy things, or you're having a problem with your car, or engine's running like crap, or can't figure it out, I'm right here for you, okay? Don't forget that. I'll give you one more round, way around the shop, and then we'll call it quits on this Friday. I don't know if you guys can hear me with my Christian music too loud, but I'm not a Bible thumper. Don't get me wrong. I'm a freaking chingon too, man. I freaking drink beer, and I like to. Unfortunately, I was bullied a lot in my neighborhood. It was not my nationality in my neighborhood. There's a lot of different folks there. So I was getting jumped when I was a young kid. So now I'm honorary as fuck, and I can't, I can't help it. A product of my environment. I try my best, and I have a temper or whatever, and that's why I go to church. Go to church because I'm broken. I don't go to church because I'm perfect. I go to church because I'm effed up. But anyway, so I listen to Christian music, just like I go to the gym all the time. I go to the gym probably 5 days a week, and sooner or later I'll be in shape, right? Well, sooner or later I'll be buffed, yoked up. Well, I go to church, and sooner or later it's going to hit me. I'm going to feel the Holy Spirit for real. I felt the Holy Spirit, and that's what tripped me out, dude. It's like cocaine, or I heard that when you hit it the first time, it drops you to your knees. Well, I went to church at the Father's house in Vacaville, and I started crying hella bad, and I didn't know why. I remember that. I just walked in. Thank God it was dark, and thank God my wife didn't see me, but I was like, I kept looking away and trying to wipe my tears. I was like, what's wrong with me, man? I kept crying. And I felt hella like home, dude. So I have a cousin that works with me, Stevie, and both of his parents died. One died from a heart issue at a young age. The other one, he got ejected out of a car and drowned in like 2 inches of water because he was in a puddle, knocked out. He suffocated and died. And so I noticed he had a problem with alcohol, and so I'm trying to bring him home the best way I know. I want him to feel what I felt. You ever go to a bomb-ass restaurant and the food's hella good? The first thing you think of is your girl or your boy or your homie, whatever. Like, damn, man, I can't wait for them to try this food. Can't wait. This is hella good, or this margarita's hella good. Man, I want to hit them up. You send them a picture like, dude, you got to try this spot out. Well, that's how I feel about church. That's what I feel about church. It's like, man, I want my cousin to figure it out. Hold on. Yeah, so I'm trying to get my cousin and my little cousin, he's my half cousin, and some family members and friends to try out church, man. Don't go there. I'm not telling you to be all godly. You got to change your life and act all perfect, but just try it out and feel what I felt. That was some shit right there. But anyways, here's my shop, guys. One more round, and we're going to call it quit. So again, right on, everybody, for the condolences. It's been years and years and years. He was a baby. He doesn't remember. So, but thank you, though. I appreciate that personally. I won't bring it up to him anymore. In fact, I asked him one time how he felt about his mom. He goes, he never knew her, and no one ever told her about it. But I was able to experience her. She was a lovely cousin, hella full of life and beautiful. She was a really good-looking cousin and had a hella energy. Was hella funny. Was a drinker. But yeah, church in Vacaville, yes sir, Sergio. Father's house off of 505 and 80, in case you were asking. And I work there. I work safety team once a month, at least once a month. I did twice this month, but I work for Father's house as well. No, I don't get paid. It's awesome. I go there and volunteer. Go there for about 3 or 4 hours every Sunday. Then I'm there, and I go to church for about an hour and some change. But anyway, start your year off right. Pelican Bay, brother. Right on, brother. My primo, Tone Capone, Anthony Lynch, was at Pelican Bay out there. He's a two-striker, and now he's, man, now we're getting deep. But my own cousin, my favorite cousin, I talk to him every day. He's like my brother. Like, I'm really close to him. He was a homeboy in there, and I took him before to go buy crack, dude, because he was smoking crack. Because I was like, man, I'm not going to have you just... That was back when he was going through his dark ages, and he went there for drugs, for selling dope. He was selling hella dope, because I remember going to his house in Lodi, and I'd pull up. I was a teenager. I'd pull up, and there'd be hella people out front, bicycles everywhere, and I'd walk through them and just get through the door, and he was in there with the little digital scale, just knocking off 16s and shit into zip baggies and sending people off and high, and it was a crazy time. But now he's all cleaned up, and now he doesn't smoke or nothing. He got in an accident one time, and it woke him up. You want to tell you something else? Want to hear a crazy story real quick? My cousin Tone, who's scared straight right now, is because he saw the real devil, and he'll tell you. I wish he was right here to tell the story, because I'm terrible about retelling stories. But he said that when he had got ejected out of the big rig truck, because he was hauling, and he had his daughter in the back, and they have a thing where they zip people up in the back. So if you're in the back of a sleeper, they zip up this thing so you can't fly out if something happens. Well, instead of him doing dope, he goes, I'm not doing dope with my daughter in the car. So he tried to do the whole drive without dope, without being on meth and being wired up. And he drove through, and I guess he fell asleep at the wheel somewhere down in Tulare, down off I-5 or 99, I forgot which one it is. He got ejected out of the car, and he went so far, he said that he could see way far away where his truck was, and he looked up because he didn't know what was happening. He could see the medical people running around, the lights and everything, and he realized, they're not going to find me. I'm too far away. And he said he took his last breath. and he felt it, and he was like, I'm dying. And so when he did that, he saw the devil, and the devil was like, he basically told me, he goes, I almost got you, motherfucker, I almost got you. And the devil was hella mad at him, like just pissed at him, looking right at him, and he saw him, just going, I almost got you, motherfucker. He was calling him motherfucker and everything. And then he woke up, and he was in the hospital. And ever since then, now he plays band in the church, and he's a straight father. He works 7 days a week, dude. That's real talk for a cement company in Stockton. He works 7 days a week. I talk to him every day, and he just got his family back he took him to Disneyland, and he's got a lot of kids, whatever. But when he tells me that story, it tripped me out, because I remember going to the hospital when he got in a wreck, and they said he's not going to make it because he smoked so much cigarettes that the charcoal in your lungs broke loose, and it was preventing him from getting oxygen, because I guess there's real charcoal in your lungs. I remember my grandmother, when she passed away, she was a heavy smoker that had a tube inside of her mouth, and charcoal kept coming out of the tube into a bag that was on the side of her bed. She ended up dying of pneumonia. But that happened to him too. And then when he opened his eyes, I was in the hospital room. Like I said, he was my closest cousin. And his eyes are humongous. I didn't know eyeballs could get swollen, but they were humongous, like a cartoon. And I was like, oh, I couldn't even look at him. He kept telling me, Tone, give me some water, because he was thirsty. And I was like, man, I had to close my eyes and close my ears and walk out of the room, because the nurse says, do not give him nothing to drink, because it might not go down his esophagus to his stomach. It might go into his lungs, and you can kill him. So he's telling me that, and it just broke my heart, because I couldn't do it, and I had to walk away. But his girlfriend ended up getting a little bit of water on a rag and put it on his tongue. Because you know how it is when you have adrenaline through your body, you get super thirsty. But anyways, I don't know why we got off on that. I apologize, guys. You don't want to hear that shit. You want to see cars and engines. So one last time, I'm going to show you this engine. Then we're going to part ways. I'm going to get off and get on this computer. Here it is, guys. The 355 I just built. Small block, polished chrome, everything ready to get dropped in. It's full of oil. All I'm waiting on is a distributor to drop it in, hook up the wires and the spark plugs that are brand new right there in the package, and it'll be wrapped up, ready for pickup. All right, guys. Bowtie Family is the website. BowtieFamily.com is the website. Bowtie Specialties on Facebook. If you look it up, I'm a personal account. I have a business account, a personal account. You can have my personal account. Be glad to chat with you. Let's become friends. You know, I just want solid individuals around me. Keep it positive. You know what? And we'll keep it pushing, guys. All right, guys, let's do it. 2023. Let's get it. Take care.